Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Before we jump in, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. We got some news that popped off tonight in the world of the UFC. The UFC canceled their Saturday night main event between Maycee Barber and Aaron Blanchfield. It was set for UFC Fight Night in Vegas in the Apex. I've voiced in other things how I cannot stand these Apex cards. And it's because you throw on cards with main events that are like this. This is not a main event fight anywhere, ever, 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 ever. And the UFC paid for it tonight. Maycee Barber has had medical issues for a year. She missed weight and she lost some of her purse. And then, as they're doing the intro for this fight tonight, Maycee Barber can't make the walk. Now, Aaron Blanchfield was interviewed by Megan O'Leary after this all happened, and Aaron Blanchfield revealed that maybe it was a seizure. Now, obviously, that is a serious situation. If Maycee Barber did have a seizure, then I truly hope she gets better. But that seems weird. I'm going to say it seems weird that a fighter's walking to the ring and has a seizure walking to the ring. I've never heard of that in my life. Is it possible? Sure. But Maycee Barber, Aaron Blanchfield was worried if Maycee Barber would show up to this fight to begin with. I saw interviews with her where she said, I don't know if she's going to show up. And for it to get to this point where literally you are 5 minutes from having the fight start, you're supposed to be making the walk. They're doing the promo video of the fight on TV, and they come back in the desk with Laura Sanko and Cormier and the other guy. I don't remember his name. Says there's a medical issue, and here we go. UFC canceled Saturday's main event just as fighters were scheduled to walk out to the cage after Maycee Barber was not medically cleared to compete. Barber was set to face Aaron Blanchfield, the women's flyweight headliner at UFC Fight Night in Vegas. She had not fought in over a year because of injury and illness that she says hospitalized her for 11 days. She missed weight Friday, coming in a half-pound overweight, turning 20% of her purse to Blanchfield. Blanchfield said she heard the cancellation just moments before she was headed to the octagon when UFC Chief Business Officer Hunter Campbell entered her dressing room. I knew when I saw him that it wasn't something good because he was kind of like being real serious. I'm feeling a little disbelief. The broadcast did not reveal details of Barber's medical issue beyond saying she was not medically clear. Just a moment before walkouts, um, Blanchfield's 13-2. She was number 4 in ESPN's the women's bantamweight rankings. She wants someone else in the top 5. She's not interested in fighting Barber. I don't blame her. My coaches are saying right away, don't entertain her. She's not on your level. Referring to Barber's weight miss as well as late cancellation, Blanchfield added super unprofessional. I've always felt that way about missing weight as a person who watches professional sports, professional fighting. You have one job. You chose this job. No one forced this job on you, and you fail to make weight. That's not professional. I wish they would. I wish they would actually find these individuals half their paycheck, 60%. They need to take more than 20% because until you start really hitting these people in the pockets when they miss weight, it's going to continue to happen. Yahoo Sports article says by Jake Bayer, staff writer. Let me see here. Let's see where it mentioned the seizure. They're saying they're saying here potential seizure as well on this Yahoo article. Look, if she had a seizure, obviously that's not good, but there's much bigger problems for Maycee Barber than if she's having a seizure right before a fight. Blanchfield later said in the interview that UFC executive Hunter Campbell told her Barber had suffered a seizure. That's bad. Does it have to do with the weight cut? I saw someone make a comment that she had breast enhancement surgery recently or in the last year or so. She misses weight by half a pound. That does make a difference. None of my business, but it does make a difference. The fight card itself, nothing exciting. You got Mateusz Gamrot wins his fight. Ramiz Brahimaj wins his fight. Dustin Jacoby, first round knockout. Ketlin Vieira defeats Maycee Chiasson, decision. Zachary Reese defeats Dusko Todorovic. Alan Nascimento beats Jafel Filo, decision. Jordan Levitt defeats Kirk Holloway and a kind of choke, round one. Bolaji Oki defeats Michael Aswell, decision. Alice Ardilian defeats Ryan Dos Santos, decision. You'll probably say that you don't recognize most of these names because you don't. That's what happens on these Apex Fight Night cards, which to me are largely garbage. I'm sick and tired of watching them. This type of fight between Blanchfield and Maycee Barber would have been a bottom of a pay-per-view, top of a prelim in a pay-per-view, but you're not losing your main event from a fight when you don't have serious fighters. Maycee Barber has had issues. She's had issues. I think she could be really good, but she's had issues, man. And the UFC, they got to get rid of these Apex cards. These Apex cards suck. I can't stand them. I barely watch them now. I was going to watch this fight because this is actually a big fight for the division. This is a fight that would set up potentially another title contender. And we didn't get it. And it kind of sucks. I mean, being real. Blanchfield had, coming off a win over former champion Rose Namajunas after she lost to Manon Ferrot. I mean, she's looking at a title fight with, with Valentina Shevchenko. Like, that's up in the horizon for her. And this fight would have created that opportunity with a win. And Barber was on a 6-fight win streak. But again, hadn't fought in over a year. When you're rolling like that, you don't take a year and change off. So I hope she's okay. But this is not good for the sport. You gotta stop booking fight. You gotta stop booking these Apex cards. I know they have a bunch of these Apex cards. I don't want to see any more Apex cards. I don't want to watch them. They're not interesting to me. But obviously, this is something I wanted to talk about because this is huge. I've never seen a main event fall off like this. Not like this. Not 5 minutes before they're walking out to the ring. So, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, my prayers are to Maycee Barber. I hope she is okay if it was a seizure. But she needs to get her stuff in order because she didn't make weight, and that's unprofessional as shit. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. This is Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.
Up and down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. Up and down